Hey everybody, Programmer Man here, developing in prod. Like I said, I've had some time to work on the mod itself, and I have reports here. Let's just do the data report. Like you can see the FPS here. If I stand still, it'll wander between 42 and like 46. And I did a whole bunch of tests. I found if you delete biters, it gives me maybe +2, maybe. It's not that much. The biters aren't a huge portion of this. And if you delete all biofluid, well, I don't know exactly what that is, but if you delete biofluid and caravans and biters, it will peg out hard at 60 UPS again. And most of it's in the caravans. I'm afraid it's going to be mostly in the pathing. But it's somewhere in there. Also, I did another thing. Here, come look. I mean, sit here. Just sit there and stare at the screen. You have no choice. Look, I found the Numals. You can see them. Look at them swimming around in there. Now, I wish there was a better water graphic. But you can see them. See, this one's not working for some reason because you can't get rid of the Numals. Why? Why? Where is our Numals out? Like, this is trying to get in cages out. Shouldn't that be you? And shouldn't you be Numals? Alright. Okay, so already this is showing fruit. This problem wasn't so big. This was just a slight problem when it came to where data was. Data was in the wrong place, so I put data in the right place. And look, it suddenly just sprung to life. Mysterious. Mysterious and majestic. What's your problem now? Need more meat? Oh, you're pretty meat online. Alright, so that's now... Look, you can even see. You can see how they're all going now. Look, I did better. I haven't submitted this patch yet. In fact, it's about 2 hours old, actually. What I'm going to wait for is to see if this blows up on me in some way. And then I'll submit the patch. And then it'll go out to everyone eventually. This is a non-controversial fix. Unlike my biofluid changes, which apparently just inspire terror. Frankly, they're right. Biofluid is terrifying. What are we doing here? Oh, we put 500 in the... And then, alright. And then, alright. Okay, we got no trouble there. There's another announcement. This is day 365 of the North Factory. In my pile of screenshots, today's will be number 365. So this is going to be decoration day. I've been really lazy about this lately, but we are going to make amends for it today. But before we get to that, we got chores. Oh, this is fantastic / horrifying. Come with me. Come and see the wonders I can show you. Right here. We are choked on magnets. Because we have too many magnets, we can't get this is just not moving anymore. We have too many magnets. Oh, we have tech happening. And I honestly have no idea what to get next. Just continue with Arthurians, I guess. We are so far. Tech has kicked in hard and is so outpaced us. So what do we need? We need borax and sand castings. They all just come in from this belt, so we really do need this belt flowing. So what we need is not to flood the belt with magnets. So I guess we just have to regulate it, right? Like, there you go. Disabled based on magnets less than 1,000. And there we have it. And then we're going to have to unblock it. Imagine having too many magnets, having too many fuel rods. It is unimaginable richness. And that is what the factory gives to us. Wealth beyond compare. And energy drink in unlimited amounts. And a completely unrelated heart aneurysm. Okay. So no one here has the news? That's really unfortunate, because I need... Does this have the same news? Tell me about it. You do. So you gotta go over here, here. How's this gonna work when I have, I'm powering everything by, the beacons, you know? The big power plants. I guess it's just not gonna work very well. I'm gonna have trouble. Okay, almost there. Almost done. There, I think we're all together now. Should all be disabled. Now we have an amazing problem to have. Too many magnets. I guess you gotta go into just a normal bin, right? There you go, shovel them in. Get the thing moving again. And we'll store just 2,000 here, and that should be enough to promote flow. At least it will be eventually. Wait a second, why don't we... Where's all the sand castings on the belt? Here, we'll put more on. Why? Don't know. Because it's not flowing and it bothers me. It's mostly we just need... Oh, we also have to upgrade these guys, right? Like... Oh yeah, they're coming around. Here, let's go get 4 more smelters. And then we'll give these guys the business. We will make sure they understand they have been truly, properly serviced. So I don't know how much forward progress we're going to make today. Next up, we're doing, messing with Nexelit again to get the Nexelit slurry to enable the next part of our fantastic dream. And also maybe get more Nexelit on top of that. That wouldn't be amiss. I wouldn't say no. Right here? No. Right here? No. Right over here? Yes. Alright, so upgrade all you guys. And you suddenly magically go faster. You're under the influence of beacons. Oh, from here. Oh, okay. So you're actually using quite a bit of fuel. It's no good. There, now you're down at like negative 50%. Look, we can go better than that. Alright, you're getting a 2-2 and a 1-1. Really? That's it? That's it? That's all you guys can take? Let's give a 5-3. Does that work? It would if it was in the right spot. There we go. Now we just have to make sure that we have proper input, which for right now we do not. 200's probably enough. You should probably be 500. And you will be 500. Because they're going double speed, right? And it's going to take a while for it to get all the way back around. That means you should probably be up at 600, right? And you should probably be at 600 too. And we shoveled this off, and we're good, right? And then this needs to be delivered here. You just go. don't like to see this not moving, for lack of borax, no less. How much do we need? 3 a second in on this guy? It's actually quite a lot. We need more boron. We shouldn't, though. Do I just vent my rage by completely upgrading all of this? I mean, I feel it coming on. I can't stop myself now, right? I'll appear weak in front of the splitters. There, go faster. Like, this is having a really irritating pattern of not going. Is this just like, is this just not having a mixer? Is that what I'm looking at right here? I could install a mixer really easy. How many of these are we throwing on? Here, we're going to go all the way up to 500 on this belt. And you're going to go up to 400 on this belt. It seems to burn through this real fast. Which, you know, there's worse things in the world. But this might be heavily implying that we are beyond the capacity of a sushi belt. And I really should be looking at better ways of doing this. Especially with the iron plate. Maybe you just need more. Maybe this needs more. It's going at double speed, right? And then I really should put in a mixer, yeah? Let's commit to the crime. Only this will split things by definition. And we don't want that. Maybe I should have second thoughts about committing to the crime. This is definitely not something I should expect to run out of. It's made so fast. The only problem is it's not fully going 24/7. And what's it used in? Almost nothing. Oh, got it. It's used in almost nothing. Fantastic. I'm super happy to see that. Well, we had them all going for a second there. You saw that, right? Do we need more hands in? Well, that might be a thing. More and more distribute. Why are you stuck? It really looked like that guy was stuck. Let's distribute more hands. We can't do it here. There can be no more hands. I wish I could see. I wish I wasn't completely blind. Alright, you have to suffer. Maybe with additional hands this can suddenly keep up. It looks like it can now. And we have a full spectrum of materials coming in this way. Oh, maybe we can put more hands on the outside too. Oh, wow. That's revolutionary. I didn't even think of that. It was such an obvious solution that it eluded my sleuth-like mind. Alright. Better? And now it's getting it on both sides. For the low cost of extremely excessive hand distribution. The question is, why isn't this having tremendous effect? Maybe I should have them be just one full stack? I don't know. It's like, why aren't they... Maybe they should all have assigned roles? Maybe that would be easier if I have them each trying to shovel in one thing. Or it could be just that it uses too much. Like 7 plates a second is kind of beyond the capacity of this, isn't it? So let's help out, I suppose. I should really move on. I'm spending too much time on this. But that guy's short on borax. I don't know. I have to say I do not know what's happening. There's a lot of boron on the belt. Maybe it's just 2 street. I don't know. We're done with this. Don't look at it. Sodium hydroxide seaweed. Oh no. This is a major problem. The South Factory has collapsed. It no longer is producing any power. I should have done this first. We are completely browned out. Look, across the board. No power anywhere. Blowing up this place does very little for power. And I need this because this feeds all of sodium hydroxide, which is everything, which is quite literally life. Sodium hydroxide is life at this point. And so without this seaweed, we can't make the slaked lime. And without the slaked lime, we're just dying. So I will adopt all of you into the North Factory grid. Oh, is that everyone? I adopted everyone into the North Factory grid. I don't want to do that. I want you guys to suffer. No. Okay. I want the South Factory to restart itself, essentially. Well, how is the electricity getting out? So we're powering this now. Here, let's zoom back. See, we're powering that area. We're powering this area now. But how does it get out? I clipped it. I clipped it for real. But this says, now it's not on the same grid. Now it's plummeting. Who knows what the cause of that was? This could be a problem. All right, I'm glad we did that. I can easily just power the South Factory right now with the production of the North Factory. It is so mighty. It is so great. However, I don't want to. I want to see what this does down here. And the answer is just brown out, I guess, which is fine. All right, let's go check on science. And this will resolve itself over the next many hours, unfortunately. Sodium hydroxide problems take forever to resolve. Because it's fundamental chemical. Alright, once again, pt621. We've been doing this for a while, right? And once again, we're stuck on great alien sample. Okay, at least we got a whole bunch of it right here. I see we've fixed the formamide problem, and it looks like we've fixed the Arthurian egg problem. And this guy's just ready to drop, and we're going to get there real soon, so we're at the correct rate of consumption. So there's probably no actual problem there. Kick vat brain whale. Are we? Oh, we are. Wait, what's going on? Why is that so low? Well, for one thing, we don't have vat brains. For another, are we stopped? Have we lost confidence? We don't have any prod science. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Oh, this hardly needed kicking. Well, if we need help getting to prod science, we still have a couple pt621 things to research. So, like, just here, research this. I don't know what it is. I don't care. Just get it done. Prod science. I have something here, right? Zymogen is changed. Oh, no, I don't want to deal with that. All right, we did that. What is holding up prod science? That is the question I need to ask. We are holed up on alien alien enzymes. We knew this was going to be right. This was going to be it. Are we making alien enzymes? Yes, actually. This isn't really enough to inspire confidence. But you go deliver, because we have to... Yeah, you get that. And so what's causing us not to... Was it paramagnetic material? Oh yeah, this guy's circling endlessly. Why? Oh, I remember why. Because I never put in comparator equals go. I just never did it. Comparator equals go. There we are. It's because I was dumb, I guess. Because right now it's not saying go. We might as well do the same thing with zinc finger proteins. Because it has the same problem as per this note. Probably for the same reason. Alright, circuit condition. Comparator equals go. Alright, so that's now done. Why isn't this being made? Usually it's no alien bacteria. What's our problem? No gene transfer agent. Oh, that's different. What's our problem here? Oh, and this is no neurochips. Neuromorphic chips. Alright, we have to start dividing these. Because they're being made now, right? No, they're not. They're not being made because we have no... Oh, this is another thing. Red circuit capacitors need a lot of help. Let's go a lot of help them. Because this is having downstream effects everywhere. Why are we stopped? We're stopped waiting for... No, we are not waiting for stainless. No, we are not waiting for stainless. I said we're not. Oh. There was a problem. And I arrived just in time not to see the problem. Well, that's... 80th second production's real good. But at the same time, what was I missing? No nickel? No... Check the pipes. Check all the pipes. What isn't fully pressurized? Everything is fully pressurized. What was this? Someone, answer me. Molten steel isn't really pressurized, but that might be an overflow effect. Is a steel thing? A coke thing? Molten steel. Oh, it probably was. Why do we suppose that is? It's not molten iron, that's for sure. A coke thing? Flue gas thing? Briquette thing, even? I don't know. Demons. Anyway, I wasn't even here trying to fix this. Once again, I am dazzled by the... Yeah, we get to do this real soon. Where do I do neuromorphic chips? It's a really unique design. It's hard to miss. All right, we're not making capacitors. Capacitors? Why are we stuck? Aluminum pulp stage 1. Aha. And some just arrived. Not you. Alright, so you're going at the limit, and you're going a little faster, so... Honestly, dial it back a bit. Go right there, and you'll be better serving your entire community. Alright, so we have aluminum pulp problems. Where aren't you going? Oh, you were never hooked up. That's a tragic backstory. Alright, so they're flowing in right now, but that's only because the aluminum pulp is here. Let's go take a look at aluminum. Do we have an aluminum ore problem? I want to treat this as an aluminum ore problem. This is the stuff we have to export. It goes onto the BioNefluid network, and there's not a lot there. This is an ore problem. Where are we getting this line? I bet you I could speed this and more than double what's coming in. Right here. Oh yeah. It's making 17 a second. Let's help that out. Okay, let's go. This is an aluminum problem. Maybe we can look around and find another source of aluminum ore too. Both of those things are very much in tune with what I'm doing today. No, no, no. Alright, so what I want is to find our cutting edge design. And that's this. I want to put you down right there. And I'll deal with you in a second. Just hold on. Alright. Oh, you're getting feedback from something. Maybe I'll deal with you right now. This guy. You are distributing very light efficiency? That's a no. How about instead of that, I just give all of these proper efficiency. And then all of these should... Okay. This is a lot of... It's worthwhile to put something down. Like, right there. And like a 5-3 maybe. They're all min... Here, how about 5-4? They're still at the limit. We're spending 100 megawatts. We're definitely saving more than that. Yeah, well, we're doing all right. All right, it was at 17 a second before, and now it is at 40 a second. So that's an improvement. Do we have any more aluminum bolides around here? Aluminium. There we go. So we have that rock. We don't have that. That's not really what we want. What's it take to mine aluminum again? Coal gas. Oh, what are you doing? We used to get more aluminum from this. And we don't have enough coal gas for some reason. We used to do this. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to find an aluminum rock. Like that guy. Worthwhile to get all the way up there, you think? Maybe? So that's the one we're using. Huh. And there's the one way over there. And the whales are taking care of that. Poorly. Alright, what's going on with our coal gas? I have a hard time believing we can't produce astonishing amounts of this. Yes. Alright. Turns out I've clipped the line somehow. Okay. I accept that. Let's go investigate. It's time for detective mode enabled. Let's go to the scene of the incompetence. And let's see if we can figure out what has happened. Oh, It was clipped literally right here. Like, just literally right here. Inches from... the case closed, detective. It was the engineer. You can't get through here anymore. With the graphite factory on Nauvoo. With the OSHA violation. Okay. Try this. We're going to clip that now. And we're going to clip that now. And you're just going to take a detour. I just wrecked myself with this, didn't I? Yes. Yes, I did. It was a acute case of self-wreckage. So we are spending a lot of coal gas on here. But I don't really care. Coal gas is super duper cheap. Problem is, drill heads are cheaper now. It would be better just to belt this over. I mean, just manifestly clearly better. Maybe I do this for right now. I absorb the inefficiency. This is heresy, of course. And this is just turning filtration media into ore at a much, much, much worse rate than drill heads into ore. Alright, I suppose. That's a lot of ore. Okay. So this will solve a problem after a very long time. It won't be immediate by any means. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and the ore ingestion will be greater than the output of the big mine. What do you think that is? 10 ore a second? Never mind. There's zero chance of that. That's not happening, friends. Alright, so... no, we're just going to monitor that. How we go speed up diamonds? That seems like a good thing to do right now. We have all the kimberlite rock in the world, yet we do not have enough diamonds. And that means this entire thing just needs to get sped up. You know? Just not being made fast enough. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Doing the classic 5-2. I will have to do this. Because it will not work otherwise. And then plant you down right here. And then double speed 5-2. There you go. And it affects this entire block. It does not. It does not catch those guys. So what we really need then is to be here. That catches absolutely everybody. Why does this have such a gap here and that one's filled completely up? Oh, it's because it's downstream venting. Got it. Alright, we'll check on... we're just going to speed everything, and then we'll check on the actual results later. Really? This should be everybody. Yep. Okay, right there. Nice. Oh, this one's going to be a problem, except it absolutely isn't. We already had a space picked out and ready. That's an advantage of copy and pasting old designs. You get to see it through the entire life cycle. So I get to do everything with the last one. Alright, here you go. Here you go, buddy. Now you're going faster. Everyone's going faster. We should see more diamonds in a bit. We'll just let that go for a moment, though. Fat brain line jammed up on spoilage. What do we suppose we mean by that? Let's go take a look. The vat brain line. Right over here? Are we too far? Have we done too much? Yes. Alright, so some of the brains have spoiled. And they're not getting off the line. And I don't know, we're just going to manually clear it. It will eventually clear its way out when the brains rot. But who wants to wait for that? Oh, I sped it. I did put double speed on those. Alright, well, we can't play favorites, right? It's like, we probably can't even keep up. Right? Maybe. I don't know. I just work here, guys. How are we doing on this? Why is it only 22 signs a minute? Like, we were going 60 before. Now the vat brain's not working? What's going on here? Now this takes... It's a less... Oh, I don't understand this at all. Why is this going slower? It's 180 seconds. And the vat brains are going. No, they're not. Oh, the vat brains aren't going because there's no prod on the belt. And without prod on the belt, it won't authorize vat brains. Okay, so this is just raw consumption right now. So... Oh, this is going. This is nice. So we should just... tell this guy to go right now. Just to put something on the belt. So it's authorized. Speaking of, where are we stuck now? We're stuck on SSP? And SSP is stuck... Oh, it could be stuck on anything, honestly. Because we had a sodium hydroxide problem. Now we're at neurochips. That's something we got to do. Alright, we fixed vat brains, right? In theory. So is this how it happened? It rotted in the center here? No. Maybe? I don't know. Fixed. Zymogen chain is jammed up on spoilage. That is also something that can't be allowed to happen. It's up in here, right? Zymogens. And it's right here. Here, we're going to have you cycle for... Look at this. It put jerky on this side. The jerky came through here, and now it can't get out because of... can't get on the other side of the belt. That's astonishing. It really is. Yet another way spoilage has found to absolutely wreck my life. There, and now this will start processing again. Now these will start processing again. And, yeah, I don't know. Okay, done. Speed up core shell nanoparticles. Oh, that's an easy one. And then we'll be on decoration day. And then we'll be through our chores. Oh, I should check on Numals. Numals had a lot of momentum at the beginning of the last episode. What are we? 40 minutes into this episode? Yeah, you're just going too slow. You got a good heart, but you're kind of dumb. We need to get the next level of these machines. Next level sewing machines. Right, now you're going at extra speed, but it's still pretty slow. Well, the important part is you're going much, much faster now. Alright, done. Now we're on decoration day. Nice. Let's look at diamonds. Diamonds. Why have we crashed out to nothing? That's like the exact opposite of what I wanted to see. Not enough grease? Do I have to draw a line out? Please say no. Alright, we have all the ore in the world. It's coming through right here. Nothing can be prodded. This looks really healthy. How are diamonds not going? Was there an additive that just arrived? Yeah, look, there's this waste area. There we go. Get up. Get up there, Muckmoo upgrade. I'm betting you this is grease just arrived, not grease. Huh. I don't know. This is all pretty well supplied. Why do we suppose this happened? Soda ash. You are not showing up on time. Okay. I can help that. Soda ash regeneration solution was done fairly early on. Should be in like this age. It's like there's Almac and all the other stuff. It was done in here-ish. Soda ash. Yeah, it's actually right there. 97 science a minute. Give it to me. And what's wrong with you? Oh, nothing's wrong with you. We are completely well supplied. We are full up. What is wrong with it then? Is it just how much is being used? I suppose that is also a question. We are out. All right, so we have this entire area, which is using it. And you are using, okay, so we're at 300 a second. All right. We've got to pull that all the way out. And that's going to be a task. You go get a soda. Playing at a weird time today. I got to spend some time actually working on the mod. I fixed Numals. Very proud of that. That's a good achievement on the day. Not even joking. I really should be using a loader here, right? Can't wait to submit that patch, but gotta test it first. Gotta test it or you're a hack. There we go. Better? Do we need, can we? Oh, we can. Of course we can. Use that ash more efficiently, please. Yes, you heard me. What, did I stutter? Use the ash more efficiently. Mostly it's to save hand time. Why can't you get out? Oh, because you just can't get out. Just literally you can't work. Okay, so maybe paying attention to that one was a mistake. Okay. So we're not completely full. Alright, you're going to be here a while. It's a good ash consumer, isn't it? Alright, so what I want is to drag this all the way out to kimberlite processing. And that is on the other end of the factory. I really should just dip down to the outsides and ride the outsides as much as I can. But if I did that, someone might accuse me of intelligence or, God forbid, awareness. And I don't want either of those things on my record. I gotta get something to drink. Should do that before getting too wrapped up in this. This is going to take time, unfortunately. Because this is going through, like, very densest cores of factory. And we're going to hit fluid extents eventually. And there's going to be problems. And it's not going to go super smooth no matter how much I would like it to. It's like, look at this. We can hardly go one city block without having to choose a new line. This place is too dense. But there is hope. See, we can't even get through here. Right there. I need to get a soda. This is graduated to need level. You know, something about talking for an hour straight. Who can say? Maybe it's a coincidence. Okay, talking is putting it generously. Babbling. That's what's going on. Alright, so we made it through one block. Made it through another. I feel like we're probably home free now. Okay, so that spoke too soon. Here, maybe if we get way up now. Though this runs the risk of running into the piping of the machines that are here. Let's take that risk. And this is coming soon. Ah, science happened. And there's that. Alright, this is a good time to go get something to drink. I'm going to research another Pi 3 science. I mean, it's just, that's where we are right now, right? Does any of this have any bearing on anything? Yeah, you. You have bearing on effect transmission. You're vital. Alright. Be right back. Everyone stay here. Alright. Notepad, you're done. I'm back. A little more caffeinated. Prepared to face the horrors that are ahead of me, which is just running a pipe across the entire length of the factory yet again. The thing is, I don't think fluid caravans would work here. They're too slow, and they don't carry enough. The problem with... I've seen this many times throughout parts of this mod, is that people they seem to get bamboozled by scales of numbers. Like they're used to thinking, okay, we're bringing in 1,000 of this item, and that's a lot of this item. Like what bots can carry, one stack. You don't want to carry in too much, it'll be overpowered. But then they transfer that over, and they're used to thinking, well, we're bringing in 10,000 fluid. That's a lot of fluid, but it is not. 10,000 items could be 10,000 runs of a recipe. It could probably be about 1,000 runs of a recipe, in generally speaking. But liquids are used in lots of 100. That's the common unit for that. So bringing in 10,000 units of fluid, that's like 100 runs. That has to be arriving very frequently to be of any use. And while I know the fluid caravan, I think, is 40,000, that's still just 400 runs. And if you have a whole bank of things like this, it's hard to see that ever working. I am at the end of this run. Like, what I'm planning on doing right now is I'm going to get to the end of this run, and I'm probably going to go into low production mode. Specifically this business of a video every single day is not going to be continued. I'm going to do what people have asked me to do forever. Again. Wow. And I'm going to be doing more edited, more focused base tour stuff. Like I'll be doing in-depth descriptions of what I've done in specific areas and what concerns I had, and so on and so forth. There'll be like 20-minute lectures on my base, essentially, and they'll be edited and maybe put in little transitions, maybe get a channel logo, maybe be a real YouTuber, a real live YouTuber. Or maybe not do all that and just kind of fake it and, you know, the normal stuff. Anyway, that's my plan for what I'm doing. Look at this lovely little pocket I made for myself. Sometimes I'm just, sometimes I have the illusion of confidence all around me. Oh, we're here. We're here. How close to being actually here are we here? We want to be farther up. All right, so this gets pulled. And then we want to go north. Well, actually, we can go over here. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that. And I think I have an ambition of just spending a lot more time modding Pyanodon itself. And I'm not going to be doing that live. I don't like people walking over my shoulder. It has to happen at work way too often. I'll probably make a few videos on it, just to be, I absolutely did. Yeah, okay, I did the thing. All right, okay, it's fine, Just everyone stay calm. There's elements of this which can be considered fine. So I'll do like videos of it, but it's not going to be live dev stuff. It's too reminiscent of work. I cannot turn this into a job, or I'll stop doing it. I kind of enjoy it. I think it's a nice hobby. So that's what's going to happen after the channel ends. If I play more video games, it will be not on this channel, essentially. Not on this channel, or something Cornell comes out with again. Before I did Factorio here, I did Jupiter Hell, which is a really, really, really turbo niche game made by a Polish game development studio, which is essentially one part-time guy and whatever he can scam month to month to put these together. And I've been playing Cornell's games for a very, very long time now. And he does like Doom-themed roguelikes. So now we're talking just the nichest of all niche interests. You're not going to find a wide audience for that genre, but I love it. His original Doom roguelike, just absolutely a fantastic game. Highly recommended, surprisingly deep for a roguelike game about gaining levels while shooting demons in a Doom-esque universe. I think he got a cease and desist, and you can't use the Doom, can't imply in any way he's associated with the Doom franchise. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and that's fine. Lawyer's got a lawyer, and the game's still there. They didn't like destroy the game or anything. They just kind of probably sent him a nastygram or something. And so he put out a sequel under his own IP, and it's Jupiter Hell, and it was pretty good. I don't think it was quite up to par with the Doom roguelike. I think I liked that one better overall. But I played the snot out of it, and I put a lot of the videos up on this channel, and that's kind of how it got started. Because there was very, 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 very little Jupiter Hell content out there, so you guys are all stuck with me. Which is, you know, are we going to call it a fate worse than death? I think I will. So we have to do all of this. We're going to start over here, and we're going to go clockwise, starting from this area, I think. And I have tools, right? Yes, tools. But on the other hand, I tried playing Final Fantasy Tactics, and I got, like, negative response. Like, it seriously crashed the channel's metrics. And if I was trying to be a serious YouTuber, I would be very upset about this, but I don't really care. I'm playing the game for me. Final Fantasy Tactics ended because it started feeling like work. The restriction I put on that run, that all random party members, was not well conceived. It was interesting enough for a while, but then what happened was the unseen by me implication of random party members is that every party member is the same, and because of how I wasn't spending excessive time leveling, in fact, I was kind of avoiding it towards the end, means that everyone is the same and no one is very powerful. No one gets to play with any of the new toys. If anyone rolls arithmetician, they are useless for this fight. Enjoy. And it's like, that wore on me. It was like, I didn't want to abort the theme because that's weak. And I didn't want to stop. But then I realized I'm not having fun. Nobody's watching this. A few people complained when I stopped, but no one was like super mad. I get the feeling if I stopped playing Factorio, I'd get people outside my house. You're misaligned. There are people that have been watching me for well over a year at this point. And I'm told I'm a decent sleep aid. There's that. But I also, some of these are misaligned. Or this thing is misaligned. I'm also told people like the slice of life stories while I'm paving. Oh, and ranting. The entire world loves ranting. Everyone loves the unhinged. What can I do about this to make my life better? I need like a very specific shape. Do I have a very specific selector? I mean, I could do this and then clean up afterwards. That strikes me as a lot of cleanup. I guess I'm going to do it. Just in the name of variety. Some of these aren't aligned right. Alright, now we're just going to clean up you. So the channel won't stop. The channel is just going to change in character. I don't plan on doing any other games. I think, well, maybe, if I think it's very suited. I don't know what I would do, but there's enough Factorio players out there, and enough Pyanodon's players where I get enough encouragement to keep going. That's good. I really appreciate everyone who comments and bugs me on the Discord, sends me notes. I think it's nice. That's the plan for the future. So I'm just going to like slowly transition into developing Pyanodons from playing Pyanodons. I'm pretty sure that's the arc that has gotten us Pyanodons, so I'm happy to continue the cycle, you know? Right here. Right here. And then kind of just reverse it. No, wait. We just kind of hope. I haven't done a serious duplicate scan in a while. There's probably lurking horrors at every corner of this base. A lot of these are misaligned, and I don't like seeing that. Alright, we're fine throughout the alloys. This is, for as much as I've been shirking this, I'm kind of surprised there isn't more. You know? I guess I've been doing just mostly filling in lately. And we did the circle. That's everything? Really? That's it? That's really surprising. Alright, let's fill these out now. Alright, let's go distribute, and then we'll actually do something with our day. We'll probably start on Nexelit, right? This is almost certainly going to be just model building day, right? Alright, I should just let these guys find me if they can. You guys are better off just going around on the other side of the factory. Just start going counterclockwise. You will eventually meet me faster than if you chase me. I'll be going right here, too. I think it's very strange I haven't been paving a lot of blocks lately. Because this decoration day is at least twice as late as the other ones I've done. Here, I'll stand still for a little more. Pity. Pity upon the bots. Pity for the bots. Because I've been so incredibly lazy / not having enough time. That's my cope anyway. Why is it getting up to 47, 48? I haven't done anything yet. I want credit for that. If the UPS is going to come back, I want it to be for something I've done. My ego demands it. Are we done? Is this all of them? Okay. Let's check in on this while we're here. This looks like we're doing just fine. Yeah, pressurized steam full up. Gonna last for 29 more episodes. I'm telling you, 29. Or was it hours? I can't remember what my, ooh, okay, for a second there, I thought I was about to get nuked. That would be a lovely thing to happen here on the 1-year anniversary of the North Factory. I think that would be funny. Weren't there a bunch in the medical wing, which I had forgotten about? I seem to remember that for some reason. Why do I have that memory in my head? Has it implanted? I don't know. Alright, all this is fine too. This is good. Just continue skirting the edges. Like, this is definitely all new. Yeah, it's been a long time since I had a big paving fest. This probably means something I can't fully interpret at the moment. It means we've well and truly conquered the biters. They stay outside. Oh, okay, so this is its own special kind of weird. You'll get picked up. Alien life? Alien life? Right there? I mean, that's pretty ish, right? Sure. I seem to remember a bunch on the inside of the medical wing, which I occasionally run by and think, oh, I'm gonna have to get that next decoration day. Like, maybe I could see them. Like right in here. Yeah, like these two, in fact, that are marked. They just got missed last time. I should probably pay attention to that, right? So what should I talk about while I'm doing this very boring task? Boring, but necessary. Yeah, it's eventually going to become a Pyanodon's development channel. Look at them. Look at all these guys I fixed. I did this. I did that. Look, I think we need more of a glow in the middle. But just seeing them back is good enough. Numal. So we used to be at 40, 42. And now we're at getting close to double that. Okay. Oh, I didn't check on Numals. We should do that now that we're in the neighborhood, right? We're going to sweep down that way anyway. And we'll check and see how Uplift is doing. Why are you empty? More water barrels? It doesn't bother me that much. It feels weird that I did Xenos such a long time ago. Oh, Pyanodon's so big. What we got? Oh, we've got 5. Alright, well, stop this. You're done. You're cut off. We have to do Numal Uplift after this. 100%. Boop, boop. boop, boop. I'm sure it was there for a reason, right? So we'll do Numals Uplift after this. I actually have that on my to-do list. Finish Numal Uplift. And I will be able to actually accomplish that task. Oh, why do we have a hole here? Why do we suppose this is? There we go. Huh, I probably erased it at some point. I do that sometimes. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to help with anything really big, like pi space exploration. It'll probably just become something I do from time to time as a low-grade hobby and not an everyday grind. My everyday grind will probably shift to something else, and by God, I have enough tasks in front of me. Chandelier is up and working, trying to find correct light bulbs for it. Surprisingly difficult. And I also need, and the dryer is still working, so that's well and truly fixed. The great snowstorm is upon us even as I speak. Oh, that giant command I was running yesterday. Oh, that's not good. All of you are off. The giant command I ran yesterday finished much, much faster than I thought it would. So that's a happy ending. I can lose power now. No problem. And I probably did all of these wrong. Oh no. Well, the good news is there aren't that many of them. Okay. Okay. And this is still off. Not okay. And this one's probably also, yes, you are also a problem. Yes. Now I'll just go back to my normal life, occasionally making a video about Factorio modding. I don't know. Don't know what else to do with it. We're going to be playing it very loose. Are we done? I think we're done. So we're back through alloys now. And nothing happened in here. And then back here, there's just this. Okay, we're done. We're done with Decoration Day. Excellent. Now we finish our Numal Uplift. And then we'll make a model for Nexelit. And then we'll start doing Nexelit for the next... Probably should only be... should be able to get done in just like a solid day, right? I suppose it depends a lot on how much chores I have. Oh, we have a gap here? That's really interesting. Oh, I suppose we just did fire off every single gun in the factory many times. So that's... With the upgrade to artillery range, we may have provoked a little bit of a response. We might have had something to do with this. Alright, so... Do I want to just print Numals right there? Probably not. Probably want to set up a separate area. Probably yes. So we need a gene lab, a bioprinter, a red one, and a data array. And this is just going to be the same, right? Just literally the same. So we're going to drag you off to the Numal area. And then you are going to be making Numals 2. And then you are going to be making Numal Codex compiled. You're going to be making Numal... This is really kind of... Okay, one of the things I'll do then, if I ever get into the Pi developer phase of my life, is I'm definitely going to differentiate Numals and Zungror. The fact that it's just the same is just a little offensive, don't you think? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least it's going to be easy to slap down. Gene Labs. Where are you? But I'm not here just to be copying and pasting on different animals. This calls into a question why these animals even exist, right? We have excess biofacts, probably for a reason. Probably for a pretty good reason when I actually start thinking about it. At the same time, I'm not going to do anything. And the other thing is a red creature chamber. Which is one of you. Oh, we have them. They're free now. We can upgrade them wherever they are. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. But not right now. Wind power almost done. 100 science a second. Almost. Almost there. It looks almost so close. It was just a little better. Here. And now we just upgrade that. And it goes there. Alright, so nice. Let's grab our hero Numals. And you are, unfortunately, not heroic enough. Because you are only 50% better. How are we doing on the fish bowls? Do I put them both down at once? Now, the problem with these is they're just more throughput. So it's probably going to eat a lot of stuff, like cDNA in particular. I can pretend like I don't care, but inside I care a lot. Dinosaur. So right here, this guy. I'm just not even checking to see if it's the same. Red, glass, and no, it is different. Oh, dang. Oh, so, all right. You got me. You got me. It's not just a copy paste. I'm glad I checked. See, I was always going to check. This was a test for you. Did you pass? I really hope so. So we need one neuroprocessor. It's not spelled right, and I acknowledge that. Here, before I do this, 2 lamp, 5 red circuit, 2 glass, 10 tinned cable. I should send the other one out first, right? Because that's going to be just a copy paste because it's animal sample. Right? This guy. Now you're just a copy paste. And you need og food. So nice being able to copy paste these. So nice being able to just switch that to that. And now it's just done. It's just ready. Go and do it. And then are you going to be the exact same? This is Ungor. It's not the exact same. No, it isn't. Okay, so this isn't an exact copy-paste. But it's close. DNA polymerase is made in the medical wing. It doesn't go into the storage locker because of laziness. Alright, so this has to be handcrafted. Alright, I understand. And then this has to be handcrafted, so alright. It's time to throw these things down. So we need your 200, 100, 200, 50. So our number is 1, 3, 8, 10, 15. So 3,000 divided by 15 is 200. How wonderful. 400. 400. All right. Let's program a dinosaur to go fetch all this stuff. So this isn't going to be the super fast thing that I thought. But, oh well. What is going to be nice is I've upgraded. So I've got, it doesn't snap back. It allows me to shop all at once. The neural processor is here for some reason, right? Well, red processor is. Look how much faster this is. Just so much better. The neural processor is right across the street because I made them at the same time before I made the electronics locker. Oh, and we probably wandered right by tin cable. Look how much faster it is to shop for this. You gotta go up, and then lastly we need glass, which is the first thing I should have grabbed. We need 400 of it. So up and up and up and up. I should have upgraded a long time ago. Circuit condition, comparador equals go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 200, 400, 2000, 400, 2000. All right, you are ready to go. Be off with you. So this is now done. Now we have to do this part. We've got animal sample coming in. Oh, wait. I didn't grab the regulator for this. How incredibly lazy of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. That's ready to go. Now you are, let's write it down. 5 bioscaffold, 10 biosample, 2 cDNA, 1 DNA polymerase. And that's it. Okay. So you go there, you go there, you go there, and you go there. And we are all 100s, right? Yes. All right, so our number is 15, 18. Our number is 18. That means our number is 150. So this is 800, 1500, 300, 200. Easy enough. Oh, this is going twice as fast now. I have the better bioprinter. That's really nice. Anyway, dinosaur. Oh, another tech today? How wonderful. I feel confident enough to do another prod tech now. Maybe this is a bad plan. Get me Arthurians. After this, I have to audit science one more time. But that's after this, because I don't want to get distracted too much. All right, you need to go on a journey. And everything you need is in the medical locker or the medical wing. So it's not that much of a journey. Oh, we have alien enzymes just hanging out here. That's kind of funky. Bioscaffold 800. Then we need cDNA. And that's 300. Biosample. That much. And then lastly, polymerase, which we didn't ever bin. I guess there's no real problem with it, but it's a little out of step, you know? All right, so then you come right here. Circuit condition, comparador equals go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 800, 1500, 300, 200. All right, now you're off. We're not quite finished. All right, now we'll look at science. We're not finished, but now I'll look at science. All right, the guy's not here. Here, I want you to go again, just cause. We are still waiting for SSP, and we got a real backup for it. You have not really enough. And this guy's stuck here waiting for... waiting for glass fiber. Glass fiber is both waiting for sodium. Okay, this is... This should be fixing itself soon, right? Because this is a problem. It should be unscrewing itself, but it's not. Why? We're out of... Oh, the salt mines don't have power. Oh. No, wait. Why do you not go? Oh, these guys don't have... Okay. Alright. Alright, you got me. Gonna have to give power to the entire South Factory. Because there's too much... Okay. It is not worth thinking about. I will go give the gift of electricity to the South Factory, and they can... It is only fair, considering what they gave to us long ago. Now we are but repaying our ancient debt. There we go. Now if we go and look at the salt mines, they have resources we need, and they are holding it over our heads. We have to do something about them. Now is this slowly... Do I need to put more hands here? I think the answer is yes. Alright, while we're here, let's continue our tutelage of the natives continues. Alright, that's working alright. Over here. Yeah, we need more outs. Oh, that's ugly. Look at this pole. I don't want to touch it. It's made of wood. I don't like it. Here. Behold. Cry not about power. I'm putting this down. There we go. Now we're shoveling it out. Okay. Alright, so the entire factory has in fact seized up. But the good news is it hasn't been dozens and dozens of... Well, it might have been dozens of episodes. Who knows when this actually started. But we have officially adopted the South Factory into the North Factory. Maybe that's why the UPS was trickling up, because the South Factory was stopped. Maybe I should look again at just destroying all of it. Last time I just blapped everything. It didn't seem to make a huge difference in UPS. But now that I'm officially in an optimization phase, I guess I have to look at that. And if we have to get rid of the South Factory for real, I will just nuke it. I will nuke it. I will put artillery stations down there, and we're going to have ourselves a ball. I feel like the water is okay-ish, but I feel like there should be more water effect. You know, I can see where it is. I just feel like it should be played up. I guess I could Photoshop it a little more. I can do that. That's within my authority. Why are you stuck? You're waiting for red circuits. And the entire factory is just screwed right now. So I should not be... judging anything too harshly. We're at a sodium hydroxide crash. One of the true heralds of end times. I don't know why I'm using red belt for this when I should be using blue belt for everything. I just don't like using multicolored belts if I don't have to, and this frankly gets the job done just fine. So this is what I do. There. Now we have to get a bunch of fluids in. We need blood firstly. Alright. That's going to be very straightforward. Or maybe not. Because of... well, no. Right there. There. There's your blood. You start making this. And this guy's stuck at red circuits. That could be that could take a long time. We need fetal serum. That comes with me. Then we have to find saline. That's a no. Don't do that. And then Zogna. Where are we going to find Zogna out here? Way out on the fringe. Let's just do that. Oh, I should clip these for now, right? Or at least clip that guy. Because that's all just going to rot out in time. Well, here we have saline. Which I will just abscond with. Is good. And Zogna is used in all sorts of weird places. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. Really. Well, this is going to cause a problem then, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Well, okay, Mr. Radar Station, go over there. I really chose the most difficult line for this, didn't I? Challenge mode enabled. And when I come to uplift Simics, this is going to cause me enormous problems. Alright, just try not to think about that. Do not borrow sorrow from the future. Alright, who uses Zogna? Let's just look it up. Kamutz. We'll have Zogna with Kamutz. It's right over there. Yeah. Okay. This is almost done. And this is basically done. We're finished with this. So we've got through our chores and decorations in a mere 90 minutes of our episode, leaving us a solid 30 minutes to make forward progress. Feels great, doesn't it? Feels like a winner. I guess today we're just going to make a plan for Nexelit upgrading. Try to get it sized. Oh, no, that's not what we want to do. We'll get it sized up, figure out what goes where, make a plan, and then tomorrow's episode, day 1 of the new year of the factory, we'll start implementing it. And that'll get us all the way to Nexelit Slurry, which is surprisingly important. Alright, done. There's your liquids. You are still waiting for red circuits. Red circuits. These are being made. You still need more capacitors. Well, this guy's waiting. So we want to increase capacitor throughput. Alright, let's go visit that. Well, okay, before we do that, let's also check this one. He's on the way back. Yeah, that is the bottleneck on getting Numals going. Is this going at a solid 60? Excellent work. Everything's great. There's no trouble in this factory. It's just that everything's paralyzed at the moment. That's not bad. You're bad. Where did I do this? What's going on? Right here, right? You guys just aren't going fast enough. Because that guy was waiting. I should have left space in the middle. Alright, you go back to how you were. It's a nice 5, 3. Maybe we put 5 4s right here. Yeah. Right there. And then right there. Alright, that'll definitely increase the amount of capacitors being made. Should check diamonds. Well, we are making more. We're making like 400 a minute. And the before time, it was tough. We're definitely making a lot more. Like 200 a minute. And now if we go the last 10 minutes, it's like more than double that. Okay, that's good. And this is, all these capacitors go to a bunch of stuff. They go to neuroprocessors. They go to electronics, marked many. Neurochips, rather, instead of neuroprocessing. Red circuits obviously need to rain down. Like the bottleneck of everything right now. Why aren't you going? Because of aluminum pulp. Okay, maybe that's why it was jamming and not related to the speed. Alright, so we have full up on... Why aren't you guys going? No, serious question. Why is there ash on this belt? Why is there ash on this belt? Why is there ash on that belt? Where would it come from? Where would the ash come from? Do you make... Do you make ash? No, you shouldn't. How would ash get on that belt? It's not this. You just burn drill heads. A lot of ash got on that belt somehow. That's causing major problems. How did that happen? I don't even know. That's full up because of the ash on the belt. I can't get close enough because I'm out of my mind on energy drink. How would that happen? That's not good. Like I could filter it out like right here, like have ash go out on a splitter. If I think it was, it may have just been contamination. Like that's the happy story here. No, what I really need is this. Okay, we'll spring for a bulk inserter. But this will fill up eventually. This isn't like a real solution. This will clean the belt, and that has its own charm. But this entire thing was stopped. It was endemic. So we had multiple problems here, which is strange because I haven't thought about this area in a long time. Okay, I guess. Yeah, it's still finding ash. Not huge amounts, though. That one only has 200 in it. Now we're eating all the ore we can possibly bring in. I wonder how this happened. It's like, this guy didn't even get the ore in now. The one at the very far edge. Huh. So we're going to be... We don't even have a full stacked belt of ore. I'm going to have to do something to get more aluminum ore. And that something is going to have to be getting in more... Oh. We have a related issue, I see. Okay, nice. Fantastic. So this is completely going as hard as it can. Making phosphorus. And then we distill it down here, right? Only we are full up on hydrofluoric. We need a hydrofluoric vent. And our other phosphoric is right here. And it's not going because no phosphine because we need a hydrofluoric vent. Okay. Let's move to the next chore. Is this just decoration and chore day? I will do planning at the end. But somehow I think we're going to miss out on dramatic progress today. Hydrofluoric. We're full up on helium. We need a helium vent. It's strange to think, right? Alright, so I thought I did have one of these. There. Here's this overflow into my hydrofluoric vent, which is right here, which needs sodium hydroxide. Oh, good. It takes 40 a second? Oh, it's because it's so fast. Okay. And it's a dinosaur. So this is just going to get blapped. Just completely blapped when he arrives. I could rip this guy out right here. And then put in a bigger caravanserai. I kind of feel like that's what I want to do. But that means that sodium hydroxide is sprung back to life, right? Yep. Okay. All right. Nature is healing, friends. So we'll increase our bandwidth here. I don't want to prod this. I want to do the opposite of prod. What do we do when we get the fluorine? Oh, it's full up too. So we have to deal with that as well. Fluorine tank. And then we have this overflow. Oh, it's trying very hard. The overflow's working. Right here. It's just fluorine into naphtha. Alright, so that's working. It's just considered a little weird. Where is this guy? He's not even across the fluid barrier. The fluid storage tanks. Alright. I suppose. That's there, that's there. We just need this. And that's a problem because of this. And that's a problem. Here, just go deliver. I don't know if you have enough, but I want you to give. I want you to be a giver. And that is aluminum pulp that's coming. Alright, great. And this guy's having such trouble navigating. He's going to get here one day. Trust me. Then I'm going to rework this a bit. If that was grease passing by, I would have 100% used loaders instead. In fact, I still might. Here, go the distance. I believe in you. That eats 100 a second. We don't really have... And this makes 200 a second? Okay. There's issues with everything I'm seeing here. Alright. You. Yoink. We're just going to let this disgorge, right? We're going to see it work. Oh, did I clip it? For real? There we go. And just utterly obliterate hydrofluoric. And then this is kicking in. And we probably need more of these. We need a couple more olefin plants. Okay, we can do that. I can't remember the last time I've wanted to do that. Where are olefin plants? Someone tell me. They are in coal processing. They look like this. Here we are. Ah, they're right there. 3 sounds good. That came to hand easily. 3 it is. So what I need is to glab this guy. And then this guy. And this is overpowered, but doesn't matter. Probably have to clip that and that. And that and that. Alright, progress on that front. Now we gotta work on this front. You just get ripped up. And this gets slid back. We need but one of these. That's right. And then a whale, of course. Get to be whale hungry. I have to make a note to monitor this. This is a complex situation, which probably is going to defy simple resolution. All right, off you go. I really should put a loader in, shouldn't I? Because all these inserters, like, I totally understand why the Factorio devs are against loaders. I totally get it. Factorio is all about having graphical movement, and the loaders strip out all graphical movement. Let's take a look at phosphoric. You want to see things clicking around. There we go. And see, then there's this. We can't vent. So we have to check on this. I'm making a note. Monitor phosphoric. Okay. It's in the notes. And that guy's going to take a while to get through that. And it's here, have 1. All right. Let's start moving on. Here now we're at the exact tail end of the episode, as we once again have spent the entire time on chores. Let's make a plan. All right, notepad right here. Planning like we do. Nexelit. Level 3. Okay, we're going to build a model. We're going to need centrifugal pan. And then we're going to need float. Then we're going to need, oh, you should see this right here. Then we're going to need leaching station, which I think we only have level 1s of still. And then float times 2. And then electrolyzer. Finally, we're going to need evap. We're going to need wet scrubber. And then this is already in place. Okay, so these are the things we need. These are the things we need. So we'll get a pack of centrifugal pans. I know just from intuition, from having done this, from seeing many such things in my day, that I'm not going to have enough. But boom. A bunch of floats. And I'm going to have to come back many times in order to refill. Floats and electrolyzers, but that's fine. Now, take these guys away. Float leaching station. Was I correct about No, we got red leaching stations. That's good. I don't know why I didn't deploy that thing. Evap, wet scrubber. Evap, and then wet scrubbers are down here. Yeah, okay. Let's go build a model. Let's go size this out. Let's go make sure that this system is working. No, he's still arriving. We still don't have enough. Is this all working? Everything worky? No, we need more slaked lime. Why? That should never happen. Oh, we need more water? Well, that shouldn't be allowed to happen either. Alright, detour. This is the terrible thing about looking. That when you look, you occasionally see. Here, I just want you guys to go faster. Is that gonna be enough, maybe? Do we feel better now? You're not using that much a second. Okay, I'm just declaring victory and leaving. A great American tradition. Right out here. This is the Nexelit stack. All right, let's hope we can fit this in. Oh, we got plenty of space. All right, so what we're doing is we're building a model. We're going to build it right here. So we start with a centrifugal pan. And then you take in, should be a new recipe. You take in fine Nexelit powder, and I'm pretty sure we have this, right? Yeah, we have to have had it. Yeah, I've done all of this, right? Specifically this. Anyway, that comes in, and you're taking in 1 dust a second. That's a scary number. I get the feeling we make lots of dust a second. Why do I think that? Well, take a look at this belt, friends. If we're making, oh my god. Okay, well, wait a second. These are sped within inches of their lives. We have to get an example. Do we have a scrubber? Not a wet scrubber. Don't play games with me. We need a scrubber. Just a normal scrub up, please. There. And we'll use you to figure out how much material is coming through. Because if I recall, as I recall, I sized this so that this entire block was being used. And that was before Speedy. So let's do this. In last episode, when we oh, that's a tree. Smash it. Build a building on it. We were doing this. And you were just running like this, right? And you were producing 0.66 a second. And this is actually faster. We'll need fewer of these. That's good because they're bigger. All right. So you go into a flot and then a leaching station. So where is my flot? Where is my leaching station? So you go and you get a 2, and then you go and you get your 3, and then I think I saw a 4 there. Yeah, okay. So, and this gets all the way to Nexelit Pulp 4. All right, so ratio time. Some number of these, and it produces 10 a second. This is going to be a much reduced phase because this takes 50 a second. That's excellent. And it outputs 50 a second. This is 50-50, so it's going to be the same number. And then this is 50-50. Oh, this is a straight pass-through right here, but this is an enormous condensing step. I'm very happy to see that. So this is going to be big. This is probably going to be a full city block. We'll figure out exactly how many we need in a second here. And then we have to remember we have to speed them up a lot. And then this guy's got to go, and then this guy, and then this guy in a bank. And that's going to be super easy-ish. After that, you go to the electrolyzer. Okay. The electrolyzer comes right here. And this is where we get our slurry. And with our slurry, we will run our loaders. We will run our entire material processing area. I can banish the rest of these loaders forever after this. And here. This puts out 50. This takes even more than that. And it puts out 50-50 of the down pulp and the slurry. And the down pulp goes into this, which is an evaporator. So show me an evap. Right there. And then it also goes, well, a lot of it's going to be exported. But the slurry then goes into a wet scrubber, which is right here. Okay. And then that's it. And then these cubes go on their way, and then they become only 17 Nexelit. 3-second crafting time. It's all 3-second net crafting. No, this was 10-second crafting time. All right, so it's much faster. It's a little... It's kind of the same borax. It's much faster, and there's going to be more of it. All right, I accept that. Here, notepad. Well, no, not yet. And then this puts out 66. This takes into... Oh, no. This is going to be a huge, expansive step on both of these counts. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not what I want to see. So for every one of these guys, we're going to need 4 of these. Well, no. Well, kinda. It's not what I want. Alright, so the last thing we have to do is size this, now that we have a model. And we've determined that there's, how many of these? Looks like 36. Yeah. 36 scrubbers in the previous step. So, okay, math time. 36 scrubbers going at normal rate is 0.66 times 0.66 powdered Nexelit. That equals quite a lot, actually. Times 0.66. That is 24. I probably could have done that in my head, but I didn't. All right, so we start with input 24 powdered Nexelit. Great. And so as a next step, then we end up with per second. That's per second. So this means we need 24 centrifugal pans to produce 240 pulp 1 second. Okay. Now we're at float 1. And that's 50. So divide by 50. 450. So that's going to be just 5. 5 flot to produce 450 pulp 2 sec. And it's the same thing here and here and here, right? So the next 2 steps. So it's going to be 5 leaching station for 250 pulp 3 sec. And then it's another flot. 5 flot to produce 240 pulp 4 sec. Okay. What's this tree? Just laying around right there. That's a no. Alright, now we get to the leaching station. No, wait. We did that. We did that to here. We got to here. And now we are at 240 divided by 66.6, right? Yeah. So we need 4 electrolyzer to produce, and it's just a pass-through, right? No, it's a double pass-through. 240 down Nexelit sec plus 240, what is that? Slurry sec. And that's more than enough to run the entire loader empire. All right, and so the evaporator, we're going to need how much? You eat 16 a second. That's not great. So it's 240 divided by 16.6. So we're going to need 15 evaps to produce. And what's that going to be? This number times 0.66. 0.66. 9.5 Nexelit cubes. And then we need how many wet scrubbers? It's going to be the same thing. Yeah, it's going to be 15 wet scrubber to produce the exact same thing. 9.5 Nexelit cubes. Sec. All right, so this is us sizing it out. So this is going to be an entire city block. How have we done this before? Where do we have centrifugal pans? I know we have banks of them around here somewhere, right? And they're big, and they're slow, and they're awkward. Right there? Yes, these are all centrifugal pans. We need 24 of them. And this is but 20, so we're going to need an entire city block of these. It can be a little denser than this. I can make it fit. So this entire city block is centrifugal pans. And I bet you we can do 4 steps in here. Get from flot 1 through the electrolyzer. And then right here is evaps and wet scrubbers. I bet you I can make that work. And then not enough space for upgrading. All right, fine. This is what we got going next time. Let's monitor phosphoric. That seems like a good thing to do. There's a note right here about that. Are we going? Are we wiggling? Oh, you can be prodded. That makes phosphoric, but more to the point, it makes phosphine gas. And then phosphine gas becomes phosphoric right here. Can you be prodded? No, of course not. So we've kind of fallen behind on all fronts here. All right, we have phosphorus for days. We have phosphine for days. It should be overflowing. Phosphoric is really weak, honestly. This is definitely a situation where I need to monitor more. Or maybe speed this up. I'm not sure what to do here. Phosphoric. And this is just our baseline phosphoric. And then we do more whenever the phosphine generator is going. But that requires this phosphine to fill up, and that's proving a little difficult. So yeah, we should speed this. Maybe prod it as well. Depending. Here, let's go do that. Let's just go touch a thing while I am here. And then, while I'm thinking about it, rather. Space at top of mind is very expensive. Alright, so right here. Do I not have any towers on me? Oh, I turned personal logistics off at some point. Well, that's tragic. No. Yep. No. No. Okay, that scared me for a second, but there was no need. All right. Get back on this. Further. And that was probably impacting a lot of stuff, not having the phosphoric. It's probably a really good idea I'm fixing this. Just in general, you know. Right there. And the only question is, no, do the good ones. Is it a 5.2? It's probably a 5.2. There's no way this is big enough. It's probably better this way. But we're not doing it. We're gonna do a 5.2. That's everybody. And this doubles everybody. Do I feel like prodding this? What will happen? Now it's going a little faster and it's producing 13 a second. Whereas if I pull that, it's producing 8 a second. Probably. Oh, you probably don't have to. Probably the issue is not enough phosphorus, right? Oh, and why aren't we... Oh, that's interesting. That's not on biofluid. Is that a pump that's misfiring? Or can't fill fast enough? That's got a better case for prod than phosphorus. I guess we debug this now. I really hope we're not having a syngas problem because I don't want to deal with it for pretty obvious reasons. I want to bet this is going to be a pump problem because we're definitely hitting fluid extents. No, still doing bad. Still struggling. Right here. And while, yes... No, this is not a pump problem. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Unless there's another one somewhere around here. This pipe is doing better. Oh, there is. Ah! It's a second-hand pump problem. Okay. Here, we're just gonna put in a straight pump right there. Go. Pressurize that. And will this cause a problem? Maybe. That's a big maybe. Now these guys are all lit up. I bet you the other pump is having trouble too. Yeah, now we're having wood input problems, which I kind of saw coming, didn't I? Well, we're going to keep monitoring this phosphorus, but I think I'm reaching the end of what I can do this day. Wait, are we going... Do we pump it dry? No. This guy is working as hard as he can. Okay, got it. And then we help him work just a little bit harder. Isn't that all we want? Well, people who aren't me, how about that? All right, now you're going to absolutely pressurize. And that's going to help mine something. Is that antimony? I don't know. I disavow any implications brought on by this. Yeah, this has a better claim to be prodded than this down here. Oh, and look at this. Maybe I have to prod it. Alright. I accept the have to prod argument. We want to conserve wood. I accept that. It's alright. I've got tons. Just grab a bunch. Here, take that and that. Also that. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, our Arthurian's almost done. We've been just ripping through tech lately. Maybe I'll get a Pi-Sci 3 after this. Just to try to keep the balance, you know? Maintain respect. Okay, so we have multiple problems here. I didn't grab the modules. What did I do? I must have deposited the wrong pile. Awkward. Awkward, sad. Awkward, sad. Bad. Yeah, don't you take them from me. They're mine. We haven't had good module spam today, so here we go. Right there. That eats a lot less. And on top of that, we'll add... Well, that's hard, isn't it? Yeah, we can't exactly move that, can we? And we can't exactly get it out any other way. We need a loader here. Where's our grease line? Not even joking. I know we have it coming through here because we needed it for Kimberlite just a second ago. Here, let's investigate. Let's snoop around quasi-aimlessly. Where do we suppose this is? I should probably find Kimberlite and then trace it back. That would probably be the best thing to do, right? But where did I do that? Here? Yes. Alright, so we need grease somewhere in here, right? No. No, we did soda ash here, not grease, right? Unless that was also something else. We did this today. Did I hallucinate? No, there's grease. Okay, where's the grease line? No, it is just biofluid. Oh no. Well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still serious about doing this. I guess this probably means we're not through with carrying around red loaders for a while yet. Because I can see myself doing more of this in the future. I should go for antimony. The next antimony level. I've forgotten about that. I'm researching Arthurians for some reason. That's not healthy, probably. Alright, right here. Actually, we're probably not right here. No, wait, this is still Vanavins. Never mind. Where am I going? Next one over. Got it. I should check on Numals. Make sure they started going. That is kind of important. Thank you. No, not you. Yes, you. Alright. And this is probably the future, honestly. Because, inserters take a lot of, there are a lot of entities, and they all count for stuff. Alright, there we go. I was dumping it out. Maximum speed. Let it just evaporate. And if we have any trouble here, it has to be solved with probably with more throughput. And you know what? We're just going to pretend I did some deep analysis on that, and I found that yes, I need another whale. Because I'm putting in another whale. Alright, there we go. I'm done. I'm done with all this. Here, Notepad, you can go away. We're still going to monitor phosphoric, so I'm going to have that down there still. We're probably going to get tech during the recap. I should aim for antimony. Flip. That's nowhere near right. It's going to be another minute. And then... I wonder what was between antimony and me. Is that good? That's 2 2. That's good enough. Let's queue something up for behind it. Antimony. You. Oh, it's way deep. Alright, so never mind. We'll get there eventually. Research this next. There. And just it'll kick over while we're doing our recap. So zoom in, zoom out. Keep in mind this will be the final screenshot of the next time lapse I make. So do it right or pay the price. Right there. This exact pixel. Alright, got the screenshot. What did I do today? I fixed Numals. Congratulate me. I'll probably submit that patch now since nothing bad happened during this episode, and it was really a superficial change, so I'll get that out, and that'll make some people happy. Oh, I took my screenshot without getting rid of FPS. Alright, we gotta do it again. Alright, took the screenshot. Numal's still fixed. And then we just kind of did chores today, didn't we? There was no great surge forward anywhere. We fixed sodium hydroxide again, where we took pity on the South factory and connected up our electrical connection to them. I'm sure they're very grateful. I'm sure they'll never admit it. And then, to be completely honest, I don't remember what else I occupied myself with after that. I know we dealt with blue capacitors over here. I know we did Numal Uplift over there. I know we did Decoration Day. That was a pretty big thing. I know we spec'd out the next 3 blocks of Nexelit, which are going to go here, here, and here. And hopefully we have enough space left over in order to process the Nexelit up higher. But I wasn't impressed with what happened with copper, so I'm probably not going to be impressed with this either. I can always ship it out for processing and ship it back. It's fine. What else did I do? I don't think I did much aside from that. No, it was a chore-heavy episode. Anyway, I don't think I have anything more to say about this. Next episode tomorrow, Nexelit. Thank you very much. Talk to you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.